Keller Williams Coastal is a luxury realtor. She's licensed in Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts and can assist you with your real estate goals. The Dow Group, well, they're just the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire. Contact Deb at 603-945-2763 or email Deb at thedowgroup.com. Timeout is in the book. 16-point Bulldog lead. 60 seconds to go in the first half. We'll see if Coach Gibbs puts on the full court pressure, and it appears that he will do just that. Marino got to get it in. Comes over the top to McGowan. McGowan saves the dribble and now will use it. They want to force her to her left. Sarah Muir is doing just that. McGowan will cross it over into the lane. Needing some help. Back to McGowan. They clear the paint. Thought McGowan would have taken that one to the hole. Ryu gave it off to Hill, rather. Downtown, in and out. It was a good look from McGowan. Ripping it out was Wolf, and back come the Bulldogs. Unselfish. And that is going to be Caden's Ryu's foul. That'll be her first. And that will send Eva Zink to the line. Eva in and out on the first. She'll get a second. 23.8 seconds to go in the in the third quarter. 2 out of 2, or 1 out of 2 on that trip. Bedford will fall back to half court. They'll pick up in the half court. Losing the handle was Bridget Hill. Doing the honors for the Bulldogs will be Laws. Should get it into Sarah Muir, who will throw it all the way down to the right baseline. They feed the paint, no good. Marino had the ball ripped out of her hands. Scoggins hits the deck. They're going to get a travel call on Scoggins. 8 seconds to go. Cards could use a defensive stop here. Once again, Juliet Laws to do the honors. Over the top, they go. Eva Zink back up top to Wolf. Wolf bounce pass. What a great play. Kiss off the glass, and a make there by Claire White. A diagram inbounds play worked to perfection by the Bedford Bulldogs. That'll take us to the fourth quarter. It is a 40-21 lead for Bedford. This is our first of 2 games we'll be calling for you here tonight. The boys will play immediately following this one. It should be a good one again between 2 preseason top 4 teams. The Bedford Bulldog boys are the defending state champions, and all they did a year ago was put 5 brand new starters on the floor and win the title. Want to let you know that we lost our signal for a little bit there in the third quarter, and we are told that we are back now. So apologies to those folks. We have several media outlets here covering the game tonight, and as a result, we're all sharing the same Wi-Fi signal. So we are back with you. So whatever you missed, it was back and forth. It was a third quarter that saw the Cardinals have 10 points and the Bulldogs had 15 points. So 15-10 in terms of scoring to give us our 40-21 score with 8 minutes to play in regulation. Jason Roby calling all the action for you. Steve Cody, the man on the moving pictures. You are watching live on the highlight guy. Guertin will get the first possession of the fourth quarter. Maddie Long needs some help. Gets a pick. They wanted Baker on the pick and roll. There was good low post help there provided by Zink of the Eva variety. Scoop shot up and under, no good. Drapo will head to the line. And that foul will go against Eva Zink. That's her second. Drapo looking for her first point of the game. And she nails it. Pretty shot. She'll get a second one. Senior forward goes 2 for 2, tickles the twine there, 40-23. Bedford
pretty shot.
Gets the ball up the floor.
She'll get a second one.
Opposite wings like nothing I have seen. Knocking down that three-pointer, Juliette Laws. They reverse it quickly. They get to their spots on the floor quickly, and they make their shots. Up and in. And Baker with authority. And we'll head to the free throw line. That foul going against Grace Wolf, and I'll tell you, something to take away from that as the three-point play is completed by Baker. Wolf, with the tenacious way that she plays, just the one personal foul, which tells you she moves her feet really well. Annie Zink got it over into the corner. This is Juliette Laws back underneath to Wolf. Wolf, little runner. That ball was tipped by Drapo. Drapo battles and pulls down the board. And now Drapo will run down the right side. Bounce up and in. And Drapo says enough of this. 42-28. Little delay. Runner. Baseline. No. And back again comes Drapo. Up and in. And don't look now, but Thalia Drapo has arrived to the party. She scored the last 6 points here for the Cards. Right elbow, kick to the side. The fans start yell defense. Into the corner, downtown. Zink, no. Drapo battles for it. And coming away with it is McGowan. She'll crossover. She needs help. And they're going to get a foul call 90 feet from the hoop. And now Wolf will pick up her second personal foul. And already 3 team fouls against the Bulldogs. 6:15 to go here in the fourth quarter, 42-30. Haley McGowan directing traffic, looking for a pick on ball. Good switch there. Wolf jumps out on her. Into the corner to Long. Long left-hand dribble. Finds Ryu. Caden pointing to a spot on the floor. They want the pick and roll. Good help defense. They're going to call a travel on Ryu. 5:52 to go in this one. A 12-point advantage for the Bulldogs. Annie Zink looking for help. They haven't come over that timeline yet. Now they do. And Sarah Muir going to get called for a travel. Into the backcourt it goes. Long working against Juliette Laws. Long crossing over. Pick on ball. High post. Baker will cycle through. She was standing at that left elbow for a bit, open. Bodies hit the floor. And Baker gets up slowly. That's going to be a foul called against Eva Zink, and that's going to be her third personal. So now 4 team fouls against the Bulldogs. And Coach Gibbs, arms extended, wants a full timeout. And this Bishop Guertin team is giving every bit of effort that they have. You have to love the way that they just keep fighting, clawing, and scratching to stay in this. And clearly a work in progress but the grit and the determination is something that if you're Coach Orlando, you have to be really proud of. Meanwhile, this Bedford team, they're like a speed skating team. They're like a track team up and down the floor. Apollo, Anton, Ono going up and down, and they just find their spots. These kids sprint to their spots on the floor, and the ball just goes there because they know where they're supposed to be when they're supposed to be there. You can see that the fantastic recognition of playing with your teammates in terms of knowing where they're going to be. It's almost sixth sense. 42-30, 5:25 to go, and you can see why these two teams were preseason top 5 picks. And if Bishop Guertin doesn't win this game, they will go to 0-3, but they will have lost to arguably 3 of the best teams in the entire state of New Hampshire in Concord Christian, Londonderry, and Bedford. I have not seen speed like Bedford and Concord Christian. Got to get it in. They'll go over the top. And they'll find Ryu. Now they feed the post. Kick out. Drapo, right baseline. Kick out again. Nice ball movement this time by the Cards. Pass gets intercepted, and back the other way comes Bedford. Knifing through is Muir. Finds the trailer. Kick out. Downtown. No. Followed her own shot. Got it, was Laws, and they will reset. Annie Zink. Yahtzee! And no one came out to check Zink, and she sinks a triple. Lead is back to 15. 45-30. Favor of the Bulldogs. Ryu on the right side. Pick from Baker. There goes the roll. Good help backside by Grace Wolf. Runner in the lane. No good. It's going to go off a Bulldog. No, they're going to say it went off a Cardinal. And Bridget Hill will check in for Maddie Long. And the Cards will fall back. 4:21 to go in this one. Bulldogs are in no hurry. Great patience. Yahtzee! 5-point shot from Muir of the Sarah variety. She knocks it down. She has 13 points. And a steal. Bulldogs will run. Other side, Muir again. She hits the deck, but not before putting it in. We'll get a timeout here taken by the Cardinals, and suddenly it is a 20-point advantage with 3:52 to play here. The Bulldogs have hit 3 triples in the fourth quarter to go with a 2-point bucket. Meanwhile, the Cardinals have gone 3 for 3 with 3 2-point buckets. But you can't exchange blows with a heavyweight contender, as this Cardinal team is finding out. This is a Bedford team that is determined and destined to get back to Durham and go far in that tournament. As we mentioned, their 6'1" junior forward Mel McCarthy out for precautionary reasons. But this game has been physical. A lot of turnovers, some sloppy play that I'm sure in the coming weeks both of these teams will clean up. And both of these teams will play in the Londonderry Holiday Tournament, which we'll have for you here on the Highlight Guy on the 27th, 28th, and 29th of December. Happy holidays to everybody. Drapo. We're going to call a foul. That one is going to go against Sarah Muir. That'll be her 3rd personal. And that will send Drapo to the line. She has 6 points, all of them here in the fourth quarter. knocks down the first, she'll get a second. Claire White will check in for the Bulldogs, and Grace Wolf will hustle off. These kids sprint on and off the floor. 2 out of 2 for Drapo. She has 8 in the quarter. Bulldogs taking their time. They're in no hurry. There's no shot clock. Oh, what a nice pass underneath. Couldn't get it to go. Followed up and ripped away. They're going to say it went off of a Bulldog paw. Cards will get the ball back with 3:24 to play, down 18. Bulldogs will pick up just after half court. In some cases, just before. Caden, crossover. Annie Zink applying the pressure. Leather souffle, block shot there by Zink. Back the other way. That ball went off Drapo's foot. She will run. Oh! The swatted onto the stage, exit stage right. And a great block shot there by Eva Zink. 2:55 to go in regulation. Bridget Hill gets it into Drapo. Drapo beyond the three-point arc finds McGowan. McGowan's not shy, and I don't know if she called glass, but it counts either way. Yahtzee for Haley. Dribble drive, high off the glass, side of the backboard, no. Ripping down the board is Hill. Tried to reverse it. That ball just got picked off by the athletic Juliet Laws. Laws into the corner, and they will reset the scene. Bounce pass, high post, kick out to the baseline. All alone underneath, and someone didn't account for the backdoor cut of Claire White. Weak side, Claire White just found the open space. The hole in that defense. Bridget Hill up strong with the left, no. Drapo came away with it. Kick out to Marino, back up top, McGowan. Downtown, loading up, back iron, no. Long three-point attempt for Ryu. 1:52 to go, 52-35 Bulldogs. Sarah Muir, bounce pass down onto the low block to Zink. Eva kicked it back out. And they're gonna say that White stepped on the baseline. Maddie Long will check in, and Bridget Hill will check out. This gym really starting to fill up now. Boys game set to start at 8 p.m. Bounce pass, low block, Drapo being harassed, spin move. Fired downtown, no. Still battling. And they're going to say that ball will stay with the Cardinals. Guertin will check in for Annie Zink. And she'll come off. No, she will not. Wrong person in. Wrong person out. Come in for Sarah Muir. So Muir will check out. McGowan. Drapo. Three-point shot, nothing. And they're going to say that Claire White stepped on the baseline. So the Cards will extend the possession. Those are the things that keep you up at night as a coach. Don't want to give free possessions to a team. Left hand, dipsy-do up and under, no good. It was a good look for Ryu. She couldn't get it to go. And back the other way comes Annie Zink. I don't think the time matters to either of these teams. They just want to keep playing basketball. What a rebound there. Skying was Laws up and in. And the Cards just not accounting for the whereabouts on the rebounds of these Bulldogs. Baker up and in. Liv Baker having a night. She leads all Cardinals with 17 points. There's that backdoor play again. Weak side. Laws. Good triangle action by this Bedford team. Tried to overcommit. Laws. Bounce pass. Leather souffle. Battled for there. Coming away with it is White. They keep the ball alive with the effort. 3 seconds, 2. And that is going to do it here. Your final score, the Bedford Bulldogs 54, the Bishop Guertin Cardinals 37. Both of these teams just playing hard, aggressive, fast. The difference in this one, the speed of this Bedford Bulldog team, as they use this floor as a racetrack, and they turn those turnovers into transition points. In addition, good, solid passing all around by this team. And as a result, they will remain undefeated at 3-0. They will be playing in the Londonderry Holiday Tournament, their next regular season game, not until January 6th at Pinkerton, but we're going to see them play some very good competition in that holiday tournament. Meanwhile, Bishop Guertin, another great effort. Unfortunately for them, they fall to 0-3, and some work to be done as they will head to play Wachusett when the regular season commences, but they will also be in that holiday tournament in Londonderry, and so too will the highlight guy. I want to thank you all for watching here with us. It was a fantastic game between these two heavyweights, and they might see each other again down the road, no questions asked. Your final score here tonight, 54-37, Bulldogs over the Cardinals. For my partner Steve Cody, I want to thank you all for watching us here on the Highlight Guy. You will log off and then log back in for what should be a fantastic top 5 matchup between the Bedford Bulldog boys and the Bishop Guertin Cardinal boys. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you real soon.